hello to myself. Right, what I want to do is I want to try, I've been avoiding it for a few days. I've been avoiding the Garnier Vitamin C Daily UV Invisible 50 Plus. I'm going out and it looks quite sunny, so I want to get some of this on my face. Do I have any? No, it doesn't. There's a bit of a I don't know. I don't think the spots. I think if anything it's a rash. Probably from the fact that there was hair growth there from the polycystic ovary syndrome. I just thought I'd jump on because it's that time of the week again. And every Friday I go to my sister's. So I wanted to do this. I honestly don't think there's much left in it. So I did put the live on the community tab. I just don't know if anyone's going to come in. It's early. It's much earlier than I would normally go live. But straight from my sister's, I'll be going to my mum's. So I'm just not going to get a chance to do this today, and I want to do it. It's practically getting to the point where I'm doing them every day now. You guys seem to be enjoying them though. Even like the people who watch them later. Right, so I've used that now, so we'll see how the skin copes with it over the next couple of days. I mean, it's nearly all gone, to be honest. It's probably about half left in it, so I want to use it up. Even if it is breaking me out, I'm going to use it up. That might not make a lot of sense to you guys, but spots go, don't they? They don't linger around for ages. Oh yeah, I want to use that Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. And this is another product that's nearly all out. It's like, what am I going to use once I've used this? I've got like an eye serum though, so I'll use that. And eventually I'm going to have to buy a new one. Because these kind of products, these skincare products, are one in, one out. You know, I am on my no-buy, my yearly no-buy, which in my opinion is going very, very well. I'm just going to use all of this because there's not that much there. There probably would have been enough for 2 days, in fairness. Right, all gone. So that's going to be an empty when the project pan comes around. I'm not going to put it in empties now because I'll forget about it. So tomorrow I'm not sure what I'm going to do in regards to that. I do have, like I said, I do have an eye serum. That's not it. Which I was using quite a lot before I got the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. So it's just this sun-kissed hyaluronic acid nourishing under eye serum. So I want to use that up. And then I've also got nothing in there. Seems to have disappeared. Oh, it's here, right at the back. I've also got this by Essence. It's the Essence Hydro Hero Under Eye Stick. So until I've used all this up, and that one that I just showed, I'm not going to be buying anything. Right, let's get some, excuse me, let's get some Pore Minimizer Primer on. And this one's nearly out as well, so we'll we should have a lot of empties come the end of the month, even before the end of June, really. So we've got the Prep and Perfect Pore Smoothner. I say this all the time, but it's a dupe for the Benefit. I can never remember of that. Benefit always put long names on their products, don't they? But yeah, I've really got to squeeze the tube up and do this to get the slightest bit out. So I always start on my nose area because that's where the most pores are, and then down here. And then when this is dried up a little bit, I'll put some under the eyes. Hello to the 2 people that are in here. Hope you're all well. Well, 1 person now. Right, let's get some of this on the forehead as well. I would say this is the best primer for just smoothing out everything. It's definitely what it says. Like, it definitely does what it says on the packet. Right. That really could have waited, but never mind. Blend that out a bit. It's very smooth under the eye area. I feel like I've dropped a bit there. If you live in the UK or anywhere in the world that you have a Primark, it's a must. It just says face primer. It shows all the ingredients at the back. And it just says creates a silky smooth makeup base, helping makeup apply evenly and stay put. I agree with it. I've got another 5 of these, and like after I've used this one, I won't open another one until I've used some of my other primers. Right, then we've got this Essence Glow Go. It's just for brightening. I like to put this underneath foundation, but some people use it as a highlighter for over foundation. I pulled the stopper out, and I'm just using it up really. So again, we could have another empty at the end of June, or whenever I need to do the project pan. I don't think it's the end of June. I think it's about mid-June. Don't know what foundation to wear today. I've got a few out. Got one in project pan. Hi Christine, it's been a while. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I think I might go in with this Maybeline Dream Urban Cover. Full coverage lightweight. I don't see it as being full coverage. It is an old foundation though, so let's shake it up. How's the leg? It's very sore. I've got some ibuprofen gel now, so I've just put some of that on. So I'm sat here with my trouser leg up to try and let it soak in. I'm going for an injection next Wednesday though, a steroid injection. So hopefully it'll be better, but it won't be better straight away, will it? But and then I've got physio, but I don't know when I'm going to have physio. I've just filled out a form that you have to fill out on the NHS, and then they contact you. You'll text me. Okay, cool. Smells nice. I don't know what it's smelling of. Smells a bit like the Fenty, not the Fenty, yeah, the Fenty Beauty one. and also the Fenty powder. Wonder if they were made in the same factories. Wouldn't surprise me. Every time I use a Maybeline product, I want to say, maybe it's Maybeline. Do I need to turn it down? Yeah, just a bit. I always start off with it being kind of too high, the light, so you can never actually see what I'm doing or what colour the products are. I just feel like when I do foundation, this is the most boring part of the routine. Foundation and concealer. Right, let's get some of this spray on because I'm trying to use this up as well. So it's a Face Facts Vitamin C spray. This is what I mean, you know, I don't know if it's that SPF that I'm using that's breaking me out, because this has got vitamin C in it as well. So if I was allergic to vitamin C, wouldn't this break me out as well? So I think it was a hormonal imbalance. The fact that I've got polycystic ovary syndrome, and yeah, I just think I broke out a little bit. Right, let that do its own thing and dry now. So, let's get the concealer. Right, so I'm just using the Body Collection. It's the shade Fair. I mean, it's not the best concealer in the world, but I want to use it up. Again, it's another thing in Project Pan. I don't actually pull a new concealer into the Shop My Stash when I shop my stash until I've used the concealer that I'm using. And I've literally at the moment only got 2 concealers. So when I'm down to that last one, I'll have to go out and buy a new one, which is fine. My Holy Grail 17 one is very inexpensive. I think this is going to be a quick live today, which suits me fine because obviously I'm going to my sister's. Hi again, MJ. I'm saying hi again as well. How are you? Right, I want to get some lip oil on. Where are you? My lips feel a bit dry. I'm just using the Technique Plumping Lip Oil. I think it's in Cherry. And then I'm going to put some... No, I'll put the brows on before I do the powder. Good. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you for asking. What are your plans for today? Are you doing anything exciting? Right, so I'm just brushing the brows out. Oh, that's got stuck in my hair. And I'm going to go in with this Smashbox. It's eyeshadow. It's Photo Op eyeshadow. I really do like it for the brows though. And there's nothing to my brow routine. Literally, I'm just following my natural brow. I was saying in yesterday's live though, I think I need to tint them soon. And go into the shops with £5. We'll enjoy the shopping. Right. I'm going to do some clear brow gel now. We're going to go with the Juvia's Place one. It's the Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Gel. Just to set the brows in place. Thanks, my cousin said you're really pretty. Well, that was nice of them. Right, let's get my brush. Now I'm going to go in with some powder, especially for setting the under eye. And I've been using this Collection Hydra setting powder with hyaluronic acid. This isn't Project Pan. Right, and then let's get the Project Pan powder out and do the rest of the face, or where I want the powder to be on the rest of the face. So it's in this NYX pot here, but it's the Revolution Peach Setting Powder. So I'll put this on the rest of the face. That should do. I shouldn't need all that. We'll start off here. That's not nice, is it, MJ? If you've not read the description, if negative comments are left here, I'll just delete you and report you to YouTube. So we best not leave those negative comments. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Thank you for being here. It's almost 10 a.m. here. It's 10 to 4 here in the UK. Okay, so that's powder done. Oh, okay, so you were 6 hours ahead of me. Yeah, that's right. Whereabouts are you again? I always get mixed up because I always like think in the US I'm only five hours ahead of everyone, but different parts of the US I'll be, you know, further away, won't I? So right, I'm so sorry, that was my little sister. Apologies. Why did she have your phone, MJ? Right, I'm just going in with this e.l.f. Putty bronzer in Tan Lines. Yes, the time zone throws me off here and everywhere. Me too. Especially when there's daylight savings as well. Oh my God, yes, that too. I'm starting to see more pan on this. So I will blend it out. I know it looks a bit of a mess at the moment. I will blend it out. But yeah, look, that's a pan. I was saying in yesterday's live, I wish I had more cream bronzers. I forgot because my sister was in the other room. I'm actually sorry. No, it's fine. I was just wondering, that's all. Your sister's trying to get you into trouble. Right, blend this out. Okay, then I'm going in with the powder. It's a whole process. But I've been liking doing this. Let's get my face palette out. Right, where's that bronzer brush? Okay, so this is a palette I've made up myself. I'll show you if you've not already seen it. So I'm going to be using this bronzer here. I just want to use it up, and then this pan is huge. Let me show you and get it out. So it's like that, and then obviously I'm going to have all that room. So I want to use that up. Get back in there, and then that's benefit, that's benefit, that's benefit down there. Those two are tight, and this highlighter's Primark, and then this one, so these two are Tanya Bear. So I'm not too sure if I want to keep that peachy one, but I mean, I could try and use it today and make a final decision. But I don't think I'm going to get rid of anything from this palette until I do my declutter anyway. I keep putting it back because there's certain things that I want to try, especially when it comes to palettes. Oh, that definitely needs a blend. Okay, let's get that other brush. I mean, I love bronzer, but with my skin and hair colour, I just can't use a bronzer that's too orange based, and I don't feel like this is. And it's nice and glowy as well, which I like. I actually feel like leaving this in for another month, this little palette here, and just seeing how much more I can, you know, get out of this bronzer. I've only just done the Shop My Stash anyway, so I don't have to worry about that just yet. Yeah, let's do that blush. Just trying to find the brush there. Why is it all my brushes have gone AWOL? I'm going to have to use this. It's not exactly a blush brush. Hang on, there's one here. Yeah, I'll use this one. I've got a nasty habit of just putting blush brushes down and not remembering where I put them. Right, so it looks like matte, a matte blush, but with sequins. Anyways, I need to go. See you in the next live. Bye for now. Yeah, it's very peach toned. Really, like with the palette I'm using, I should be using a pink blush, but never mind. I want to see if I do like this or not. And I can go over it with one of the Benefit blushes I've got. Well, let's just blend that out a bit. Yeah, I'm going to go in with this one by Benefit. Just a tiny bit of it. Not sure. Is it called California? I want to show. I think it's called California. I'm not 100% sure though, because obviously I depotted them. Well, that's looking nice. I don't really want to use the highlighter from this palette, so I'm gonna see what else I've got in the drawer for me to use, because I've used this highlighter quite a few times. Well, let's put these brushes back so I don't actually lose them, and I know where to find them next time I want them. Right, I'll just put this away. Okay, highlighters. So I don't think there's that many. I've not really... I need to make a decision on this one. I don't really like it that much, I don't think. So it's a Pixie by Petra in Delicate Dew. You can see I panned it, like, but that's more out of stubbornness than anything else. Because it was quite expensive, it was £20. And it's like, I don't really want to pass it on. But look at it, it's nice. And it definitely beams. Yeah, I probably will keep it and just use all this up. I'll probably put it in a project pan. I don't think I'll use this because that's quite dark. On me and my fair skin anyway. The joys of being a fair skin girly. Right, I'm just going to blend that in. And then all we need to do is put finishing powder on. Then we can make a start on the eyes. For once, I might actually get to my sister's on time. You know, there's a saying in my family, especially when it comes to me, that I'd be late for my own funeral. Well, it is what it is, right? Okay, lol, they say that to me too. So all sisters then, Michelle. I was 2 hours late to my wedding. Oh, really? No, I was there on time. But that might be something to do with the fact that I stayed in the hotel and, you know, I got ready in the hotel, and so I couldn't really be late, could I? So, what am I doing now? Oh, yeah, finishing powder. That was in your house. My goodness, Michelle. Was you being a bit of a diva on your wedding day? I mean, you can. That's what your wedding day is for, you know. It's all about you. I just had to open the bedroom door, but I was late. Did no one come in and try and say, right, you need to get a move on now, Michelle? No, I was having cold feet, haha. Should have listened to my instincts. Oh, really? Why? Why should you have listened to your instincts? You're still married, aren't you? I'm the one divorced. I didn't have any cold feet. I was completely smitten. Right, I'm going to put some setting spray on now at this point because I always forget to do it. So I'm using the Technique Glow Setter and the writing's come off it. And then we can start on eyes. Like so. I am just not the marrying kind, but maybe. It's been 17 years. I never wanted to be a wife, lol. I think life teaches us opposite what we wanted. Yeah, that's true. I always wanted to be a wife. I did that whole thing when I was younger, making my own dress and going da 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 da. So yeah, I always wanted to be a wife. I've been married, didn't work out. Would I do it again? I don't think so. I don't think you have to. When I got married, I always said to my ex, everyone's getting married before us and things like that. And I don't think he really did want to get married, just because his parents, it didn't work for his parents. So he was under the impression, let's just not. But I wanted to. So I feel like he did it to please me, and that's one of the reasons it didn't work. That and a few other reasons, of course. I am glad now that I'm a wife, though. That's good. Relationships are hard because people change. Goodness me, tell me about it. My mum keeps saying to me, oh, I just want you to be happy. I want you to date someone. I'm not always going to be here. And I'm like, Mum, a man is not going to make me happy. I can be happy within myself. My friends make me happy. You make me, like I said to her, you make me happy. Why do I need a man? He's not going to solve my problems, is he? Right, I'm just going into this Revolution contour palette. She just doesn't want me to be on my own when she's no longer here, I guess. Which, you know, is a fair point. And I've just said to her, look, Mum, I'm not having much luck on these dating websites. You go out and find me a man then, if you want me to be with a man. You'll probably have more luck for me. Even with family and friends too. Amen, sister. Happiness comes from within. Exactly. You've definitely got to love yourself before you can even contemplate on loving someone else, I think. And I don't think it's vanity to say, oh, I love myself, you know. Like, my sister would probably say, oh, you're so vain. But I'm not. I just appreciate myself. I've been through a lot in these last 10 years. And, yeah, I do not want to settle when it comes to a man. You know, I want to be with a man when the time is right. But I won't settle for it. He will add to your problems. I know, tell me about it. Okay, ages. I was going to use the Colourpop Snow White one, but I've used that already. And I do use that again and make a comparison on the palette that I built up myself. But for today, I thought I'd use the BH Cosmetics Love in London. And it's pretty cool toned, really, you know. And I bought it because my friend Naomi recommended it. And then I was like, cool tones really aren't my bag, but I love cool tones now. So I'm hoping it's gonna look good. And part of me is looking at these blues now and thinking, do I do something with these? Because I've got like blue and white on, but I don't want to. I want to use the cool tones. So let's start. I don't know how you guys pronounce it. I pronounce it like the northern person in me pronounces this as scone, but in London they would pronounce it as scone. So let's go in with however you pronounce that. It's weird, isn't it, how different places pronounce things different ways. Yeah, so this is, I think this is a lighter shade. It's blending out nice though. I'd like to know what everyone's, I ask this in every video I think, what everyone's favourite part of their makeup routine is. Definitely eyeshadow for me. I couldn't go out like this. Even though it looks pretty and everything, I just couldn't. Because eyeshadow, like, just makes the look, I think. That's why I've got so many eyeshadow palettes. Do you think I have got a lot of eyelid space? Because I've got quite hooded eyes. Like, I'm trying to show you. I suppose they're not as hooded as some other people's, but they are hooded. My fave makeup is blush and eyeshadow, mascara and then lips. Yeah, I've been loving it blusher. I do need to declutter though some of them blushers. Especially the more peachy orange ones, because I'm not really a peachy orange girl anymore. I'm more a pinky girl. But I do want to keep some of them for summer and autumn. I feel like they'd be really nice shades. Oh, all the way to my brow, right, I see. Next time you do a makeup tutorial, I'm going to have to go and have a look. In fact, I don't have to wait until next time you do a makeup tutorial. I could just go and watch one of your videos. I've not been over to your channel for a while. I'm just using this BK Beauty one that my friend sent to me. I really want their hooded eyes set, but every time I go and get it, or every time I look on the site, it's always sold out. Is it one of their best sellers, do you know, Michelle? I want to say that it is. Right, let's go in with this Jessup Beauty one now. I feel like I've only just washed these brushes and they need washing again. Right. Let's go in with Cheers. This one here. We're just like making it darker very, very slightly. My eye area is so small, is it? I've never noticed. I'm going to be doing this now next time I watch one of your videos. Right, that's not really doing much, to be honest, just because it's quite light, but we've got all these browns down here to play with yet. So what are you doing with your day, Michelle? Anything exciting? I don't really like the hooded eye set for me personally. I don't prefer the BK eye brushes. I have a few faves, and actually I'm filming my BK video today. Ooh, I'll have to watch. I don't know, they just look really nice. I probably won't like them when they come. I've not ordered them. I'm on my no-buy. I feel like these Jessup Beauty ones are as good as the Refa. Like in my opinion. I'm just trying to look for one of my Refa Beauty ones, but I don't think it's here. I say one of my Refa Beauty ones. I've only got one, which is this one here that Naomi kindly sent to me. It's the Refa 13. And yeah, I would rather get Jessup Beauty. I mean, they look like they're the same anyway, except this one's smaller. So that one's Refa Beauty, that one's Jessup Beauty. Let's go on with this Refa Beauty, or Refa. Let's go in with Crumpet, this one here. For the outer V. I will go into details as to why not. Trying to recover from being so low weight. Oh no. Are you feeling any better now? They are beautiful and pretty good, but I prefer other synthetic eye brushes more. But I love the BK face brushes. Yeah, the BK face brushes, I see a lot of people use them. I do use the eye set because I bought so many sets before I found out I like more. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Well, let's blend that out. I mean, when I first got this one, I didn't like it. I'm like, I'm not too sure if I like that. Today I'm okay, thankfully. Oh, that's great. There's nothing worse than being ill. I'm just sat here in pain with my leg. Right, I'm going to go in with that Revolution contour palette just for the brows. not the brows, the brow bone area, and just to clean up a little bit. Also to blend that out a little bit. I'm looking at this palette now, Michelle, and I just don't know what shade to use. I didn't think this looked through at all. I've got to have physio on it. I was just saying before, I've got a physio on it. I don't know when the physio is going to happen though. I've only just been referred. I've had to fill out a form and whatnot for that. Next Wednesday, I've got to go into the doctor's for a steroid injection. But up until that point, I'm just going to be taking painkillers. And I've got some ibuprofen gel that I got yesterday. So I'm putting that on as well. So I hate taking a lot of painkiller, like tablets in general. I hate taking a lot of tablets just purely because I take so many as it is. I take 8 a day of a tablet called Epilin. Well, it's actually called Epilin 200 for my epilepsy. So the last thing I want to be doing is taking another 16 tablets for the pain. Because you can take maximum dose paracetamol 8, and then ibuprofen you can take 8. I would rather just not take any for the pain. Like, it has to be pretty bad pain for me to take any painkillers. Which is stupid really, because they're there to help you. I'm just putting some glitter glue on now. Just realised I haven't been telling you what I'm doing. Right, that's that. Literally here. So I'll need to get another one of these. Right, let me go in with my Wayne Goss eyeliner now, just to put in the waterline, and then we'll do the eyeshadow. Because then the eye primer should have like got tacky. Your look is so pretty. Well, we'll see what happens when I put the shimmer down, because there's loads of shimmers in there that I'm just like, I just want to use you all. Have you bought any new makeup recently, Michelle? Obviously I haven't, so I want to live vicariously through you if you have. I pulled a pastel palette out for my Shop My Stash, and I don't think I'm going to be keeping it. I don't think I'm going to be using it. Maybe I'll do a second chance Sunday with it. I don't know. Right, let's have a look now. I quite like Palace, that one there, and Prestige. Maybe I could do a mix. Maybe I could just put them both on a brush and see what it looks like mixed. So a bit of Palace, a bit of Prestige, because one is just darker than the other. So it looks like that on the brush. I bought a new mascara I want to film, but I've been so sick all month that I have not cared about makeup. To be honest, you know, you just film when you can. It doesn't matter. You know, your health is more important. My God, I'm loving it. considering I'm a girl that doesn't like cool tones, or didn't like cool tones up until last year. I'm really liking that. It's gone into the crease a little bit. I don't really like shimmer there. Let's just blend it out. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, let's do the other eye. Make them even. Right, normally with a look like this I'd wear red lipstick, but I can't do that. If I go to my sister's with red lipstick on, she'll be like, what have you come as? She calls it tarty. I just love red lipstick on me, especially that orange red. Cool tones look lovely on you. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I just woke up and thought to myself, I want to do a cool tone look. Right, I'm going to go in with the ring finger and put both Palace and Prestige. I'm just going to stamp it on, basically. Get a bit more pigment. I do want to do a blue look with this palette, but I was worried it wouldn't turn out because doing blue looks on me isn't my forte. But what I could have done is I could have just made it like pretty neutral in the crease and just, I think this is more like a grey blue. That's called Tea, and then this one is called London. So I'll probably do that in another video. Okay, let's get the mascara on. So 17 Another Level. Sisters, haha. I love red lipstick too. How can you not? Oh, I need to do the inner corner as well. I've got a nice Give lipstick that I haven't had on for a bit. Might put that on. I do have a red one, but it won't be the red one I use. So, that's that. Then, where's my brush? Okay, so we've got this one here, Cheeky. Let's go in with Cheeky for the inner corner. My mum's always calling me that. That's like a nickname for me. Or it's like monkey. Oh, that just looks beautiful. I'll turn the light down a little bit in a minute because I don't think you're seeing just how pretty it is. Never did I think when I started this video that it would turn out like that. Right, I need to get these high-end lipsticks. So that's all my high-end. And there's some others off to the side, Pat McGrath and whatnot. See, I could use some Too Faced ones. I've got some pretty nice neutral Too Faced. Where's that Give one? See, this is my red Give one, but I've got a I mean, I really like this. It's original recipe. If I was going to my mum's, I'd put that on. Oh, it's this one. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think that'll look quite nice. So this is I'm Still Here. Is that like the formula? Let's have a look. Yeah, the formula must be I'm Still Here. And then the actual name of it is called Cowgirl. It's so pretty. And let me just try and put this back. Oh. Right, let's see. Wait for a bit. It smells like cupcakes. Right, it's gone a bit over, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I really do like the way that's come out. Just sort the fringe out a little bit, or as much as I can. But yeah, that's what we're looking like. Hang on. So there we go. I need to run to the grocery store before I am left with no vehicle for the day, so I must go now. Bye for now. It's all right, Michelle. I'm finished now anyway. Thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you again soon. Bye. Thank you to everyone else who watches afterwards as well. I just appreciate you so much. If you could like the video, I would really appreciate it. It helps me out massively. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys. Thanks, Michelle. See you all later. Bye, guys.